They can do post-fight media stuff in here too?
Yep.
Predicting where you're going to be Saturday night, right?
Exactly. Want to know the game plan.
Well, I would say if there's ever a Vegas outfit, I think you found it.
Maybe.
So let's talk about it's fight week. What's the feeling? What's the excitement level coming in?
I feel good, man. Like I just feel confident. Don't even really feel like I'm fighting this weekend. I just feel ready, prepared, happy.
Is that attributed to a great camp? I mean, I know a lot of times fighters say, "Oh, it's the best camp ever," but you know, why are you feeling so good this one particularly?
Yeah, mentally just feel prepared, physically feel prepared. Everything's on point. Just no complaints.
And I know you were supposed. It looks like you were supposed to fight before the end of last year, but that fight, your opponent got rebooked. Was that frustrating for you, or were there reasons why that you couldn't fight around that time?
It was definitely frustrating, but yeah, no, I got COVID. So I had COVID like 2 weeks before the fight, and had to pull out. Yeah.
Was there any sort of lasting effects from that?
No. I mean, it was hard to work out for a couple weeks after, but I know it was fine. All good, 100% healthy.
And I know a lot of times, you know, since it's almost been almost a year since last fight, any sort of ring rust, any sort of just, you know, anticipation, anxiety getting back in there?
Nah, I don't believe in ring rust. I think it's false. I think it's just a weak mental game. So I feel no ring rust, no anxiety, just confidence.
And then they give you the matchup for Jourdain. You know, was this a guy that was on your radar, and what was your initial thoughts when they offered the matchup?
I mean, I was stoked, you know. He's got a good name. He's been in the press a little bit here and there. So, yeah, it's a great matchup, I find, and I'm excited for it.
Unless my notes are wrong, second fight in a row at featherweight. How has that been for you? And is the cut hard or easy for you?
Last one was pretty easy. It was one of the easiest cuts I ever had. So, yeah, it's been great. Like, my nutrition's just dialed in, and I feel good.
And this is the division for you going forward?
100%, yeah.
What's one of the biggest things that I guess that you noticed after you made the decision? Like, I guess, did you just feel overall better?
The biggest thing I noticed after I made the decision is I went back and looked at a bunch of pictures of, like, other fight camps, and I'd be like, man, I was chubby. Yeah.
Did that translate into maybe less cardio than you maybe experience now?
No, just size disadvantage against certain opponents. Yeah.
How does your power feel at this compared to?
Great. Yeah, ripping. Absolutely ripping. Feel great.
Awesome. When looking at your opponent, you know, where's he dangerous, and what sort of things are you expecting him to try to bring out on Saturday night?
I mean, he's aggressive, good counter shots, good kicks. I just expect him to bring a fight, man. Like, I think he's got like Odin or some Viking tattooed on his throat, so it's like the dude's coming to bang, and I'll meet him right there in the center.
Is that the kind of fight that excites you more so than maybe a guy that, you know, tends to work some long game submission skills? Would you rather a guy just wants to come out there and just stand in the middle?
They all excite me because it's like different puzzles, different things I have to solve. They're like equations, and I gotta like find the right numbers. So yeah, they're just different, but they're all exciting.
So this, outside of just the physical side of it, you enjoy that mental side of it. Which side do you excites you the most, knowing that you're going to get over there and outthink somebody, or maybe just figure out their plan and outsmart them? Or do you like it better when you just go out there and just outmuscle somebody?
Oh no, outsmarting them for sure. Outmuscling's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like all the thinking's done before the fight. I don't think when I fight. I fight, and I react on the fly. And if I gotta change something in the fight, I do it on the fly.
So you're the kind that goes in, you let the fight work itself out in front of you, as opposed to maybe going with a predetermined sort of game plan for him?
No, I mean, there's always like somewhat of a game plan, but I wouldn't say I let it work itself out. I dictate what's gonna happen.
Awesome. Is the goal to go out there and just get a win and keep moving yourself? You know, I guess I would say shake off the rust, but you don't believe in the rust. Is it enough just to get in there and get active again, or do you really want to go out there and make a statement? A statement.
Yes.
To hey, I'm back type thing?
Not even I'm back. It's like I'm here, and I'm coming.
Would that be, which is better? Would you rather make a, does that mean knockout, or is it even a submission, or is it a knockout or nothing to make a statement coming back?
Domination. Doesn't matter. Decision, submission, knockout, doesn't matter. It's going to be dominant from bell to bell.
Looking towards the rest of 2022, I know you want to make up for some lost time maybe last year. What sort of goals are you setting for yourself this year?
I just want to fight once or twice more this year, probably. Make some money. Get a new contract. Get a number next to my name. That's it.
How many fights do you have left on the contract right now?
I think 3.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Fight 2 more. Get a new contract.
All right, and then I guess lastly, keys to the victory. What needs to happen to make sure you get your arm raised on Saturday night?
Just go out there and fight, man. Like I just honestly believe that I am a much better, more complete striker, wrestler, grappler, fighter, mentally, physically. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna perform, and that's that.
You're going to get Groovy in there?
Of course. Of course.
Best of luck.
Thanks, man.
Just wanted to add from me, you were talking about the mental game, and when you first came in, it was like you talk about if the post-fight stuff happens here as well. Is that kind of you visualising your whole night on Saturday, going through the fight, going over to the octagon over there, then coming back here and talking to us about the win? Is that kind of what goes through your head when you're...
I mean, so when I'm done here, I go back to my hotel. I jump on a Zoom call with my sports psychologist, and we're going to visualize the entire fight day. We're going to visualize the weight cut, sitting in the bathtub. I'm going to visualize the walkout, my music. I'm going to touch the railings. I'm going to step in the cage. I'm going to visualize the entire fight, all the good parts, all the bad parts, everything. And then I'm going to visualize myself walking right up to here and talking to you guys.
I know you've fought over in that octagon before, but will you do another walk before the night just to kind of refresh your memory about what it is to fight over there?
Yeah, I'm going to go do that in a couple minutes.
What's the music that you'll be listening to?
I don't know. I gave Heidi 4 different songs. I told her to pick one, and whichever one it is, don't tell me.
How long have you used the sports psychologist?
Say that again.
How long have you used the sports psychologist?
We started working together after I fought Drakkar close. So
have you noticed much benefit to everything, like the mental game, the physical game? Yeah.
Yeah, it started out small, but then it's really compounded in interest in the last couple of years.
Awesome. Thanks. Best of luck
Absolutely.
on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
So you gave 4 songs, and you don't want to be the final say? You're going to let fate...
Sometimes I feel like... So when I walk out in the big arenas, like there's a certain song I walk out to.
Yeah.
But when I walk out here or like any other small arena, it's like the vibe is different a little bit. So I don't want to know the song because if I know the song, then I'm expecting it to come on. It's probably not going to like put me in the same zone. But if I got 4 different songs, I don't know which one it's going to be. Like I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I like that song. Let's go. And it'll make me happy. Put me in a good place, and I'm excited.
That's awesome. Now I have something else to look forward. I hope they show your face because I'd like to see what your reaction is once you figure out what the song is.
Well, they're all good. I mean, I like all the songs, so yeah, it'll be happy regardless.
Are you able to give us a clue, or you want to keep it a secret?
I don't.
4. What were the 4 that you offered up?
I mean, basically all of them are either from like old school Tony Hawk skater games,
cool.
Dave Mirror, or BMX Triple X. So they're all like old school punk, except for one. Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thanks, bro.